Good morning, sugar tits. How's everyone's day going? Good morning. Good morning, who? Sugar tits. Good morning, sugar tits. All my fellas. I was gonna play that today as like the stream starting song, but I decided that I really liked how easy it was to stream off of my phone. I'll acapella for you. All my fellas. All my fellas. Hi, Grandma. Hello. Is the kitchen getting burned down again? Yes. Kirby Macarons. All right, I've gone to the store today. 2 different stores because the first store didn't have everything I needed. Do you see those wrinkles? It's because I'm aging. Okay, I have 2 bowls. I've lied to you. I have 2. What is that? Ew. I don't know what that is, but it's bothering me. Get out. I have seen 3 total cockroaches in my new apartment. Is that where the cabinet lid is? Yes. The cabinet lid is, should we have like a little moment? There you go. Yeah, there's the, there. It's right there. Are we serious right now? Are we serious? You couldn't not paint a mason jar lid into my cabinet? What? So that's my landlord treatment. Did it cost extra? No, I'm putting you guys back. So I have my bowls. We're making macaroons today. Hello, everyone. Bonjour, buongiorno, bonjour, mademoiselle. And welcome to mon kitchen, where today we'll be making macarons. A part of my French ancestors. I am not French. We make macarons. So today, we craft food color. I got this. It said to use freeze-dried strawberries crushed up. I couldn't find that at the grocery store. They don't sell that. So we got this flavoring instead. It's like artificial and natural. Tooth whistle, I doubt that. I doubt that there's anything natural about this. I don't know where any of the baking stuff went that I've already bought for other cupcakes and baking activities. I have no idea. Okay, so I don't know how to make macaroons. I've never made them before, but I have heard that macaroons are like the hardest thing to make. We're gonna be using Bites by Bianca's recipe today to make some Kirby macaroons. Kawaii, angy, chewy strawberry cheesecake Kirby macaroons. Do I have, I do have cream cheese. We're going to need a little bit of a French ingredient known as cream cheese. I have never made a macaron before, but I do eat them. How come every time you're on a website to get a recipe, they give you their life story? And like all they do is write recipes and post them online, but it is hours of reading to get to. That's why they have like the jump to the recipe button at the top. Why are we writing so much filler in between? So this is allegedly gonna take us 4 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, do I have a scale? I do have a scale. Look at me go. Okay, we need 100 grams of egg whites. Also, you guys are gonna be looking at my butt today. I have, lucky you, this. Got this little number. Remembered to bring her and unpack her. Well, you're gonna be looking at my butt because my apron's on and I got loose because this is the angle of which we're gonna be residing. Get another apron and put it on backwards. Oh, that's not a bad idea at all. That's not a bad idea at all. We're gonna go right along here and get started because we're on a time crunch. Unfortunately, I have to go to a socializing event after this, which I do not really want to go to. You know what I wanna do? I wanna have one day of the week where I leave my house. That's it. Maybe 2. I've left my house every day for the last like 3 weeks because of moving and grocery store and important holidays and social gatherings. Why is there so much? Give yourself a bed rot day. There's no time to bed rot. The post office, and then they gotta get the government stuff, and then you gotta go to the apartment, and then you gotta get someone a freaking parking thing because we don't have a parking pass, and then I gotta wait all day for the goddamn guy to come fix my fucking thing. Which was fixed after 2 weeks. And like, can we just like as a society like, slow down. Things were about to get very hot in here because of the oven turning on. Okay. What is granulated sugar? Sugar grains? This is confection sugar. Uh-oh. Did I leave not bring sugar? No, there should definitely be sugar in here. Okay, I found some. It's cane sugar, it's not granulated sugar, but you know what? It's my macaroons, so who fucking cares? Maybe I could bring my macaroons to the socialization event tonight. So I think we should start on making the shells first because those have to age. So let's do 100 grams. Is this my water cup? This is my water cup. I'll use that to drink water. 100 grams of eggs. Thing on the scale first. These are my 4th of July bowls. We gotta use all these because it's about to be spooky season, so we're gonna have to get rid of those. We need this to be in grams. Grams. 100 grams. Room temperature? Should I sit on the eggs? Room temperature? I didn't prepare for this. Because of course I didn't. You're not supposed to hold the scale. Oh, well, I won't when I actually start getting to the cooking part. I just realized you guys can't see anything. Okay, excuse me, everyone. You still can't see because the way that my kitchen's laid out. Oh, there's a hole in this egg. Probably shouldn't eat it. You don't know how long there's been a hole in it, eh? Probably shouldn't get that one. Put this away. What do I do with the egg yolks? Should I lie and say that I'm gonna save them and use them for something else and then I don't? And then I look like a nice person because I didn't throw them away, but I actually did. Welcome in, Raiders. Today we are, how do you say, cooking in le kitchen, where we will be participating in, how do you say, macaron. I'm just gonna do like 2 eggs and see if that's 100 grams. I don't know how much a freaking 100 grams is. I don't know. I've never made macaroons before. I got no idea. So guys, I'm definitely keeping the egg yolks and using them for something else later. 100% I am doing that because I am environmentally aware and conscientious. You're welcome, guys. Running for president in a few months. I keep forgetting to breathe. Scale to see if this is 100 100 grams. You guys still freaking can't see. Okay, we need 1 more egg. If that's about 35, we need 1 more egg. Okay, 1 more. It doesn't have to be an exact 100. We could just put 1 more egg white in it and call it a day. Because if it's like 35, it's gonna be all right. All right. 100 grams of egg whites. Now we're going to let that sit there while we prepare other things because it needs to be room temperature. I'm not gonna breathe on it heavily because maybe I want to give these to my friends and that'd be pretty freaking gross if I just warmed it up with my breath. It looks like snot. I'm sure they won't notice if you sneeze in it. That's a fantastic point that you've made. Put printed macaroon template on baking trays. Huh. Put printed macaroon. No. Why can't we just eyeball it? Can you tell Mark I said L Mark? Yeah. Yeah, I am a firm eyeball believer myself as well. Also, that's not my parchment paper. I stole it from someone's house. 1 large piping bag and 3 small piping bags. I have piping bags. In a medium bowl, mix the sifted almond flour and powdered sugar. Instead of sifting, you can also put the ingredients in a food processor. How much of what? We need 120 grams. Give me cups. Are we European? Give me some cup measurements. What's with the grams and the ounces? And I can't, what is this? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Grams is more accurate. Well, I prefer if we just weren't accurate at all. I'm gonna use this bowl. I don't feel like 100 grams is that much, and we don't actually have a normal human baking bowl. So, okay, there we go. We need 100 grams in this bowl of 120 grams of almond flour. Oh, it's already super fine. Super fine, super fine. I made a minute and a super fine. Super fine. We will be putting, we're not making pudding, we're making macaron. That should be roughly 100 grams. I don't know. Let's get to sifting, boys. Bang it on the counter. I'm about to. Can I get a fridge tour? No! I just know that Snack Bars is judging me for my fridge. By this point, most of the flour's not even making it into the damn bowl. I'm starting to stink. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so uncomfortable. Oh! Just now realizing that egg whites have a smell that I don't like. I used to put eggs on my hair to keep my hair safe because I bleached my hair in 7th and 8th grade and it was like dying. And my hairstylist said I need to fix it ASAP. So I Google, I can feel a drop of sweat going down my neck right now. I Googled and I said, Google, how do I keep my hair? And Google gave me like YouTube videos to watch. And it was like, put egg in your hair and olive oil. And so I did. And somehow miraculously, it actually worked. And my hair got stronger, probably because of the proteins and the moisturizer. And I went back to my hairdresser, who didn't believe me that I was gonna be able to keep my hair length because it was so dead. And she was like, you can't use eggs. She was like, oh my gosh, Winnie, what did you do? Your hair looks so much better now. And I'm like, I've been using eggs in my hair. She's like, you can't use eggs in your hair to fix it. Once hair is dead and damaged, you cannot undo the dead and damage. Which technically speaking is true, but also your hair's dead when it's growing out of your head. So she both lied and said the truth. How did the forehead happen? The forehead happened because it's something you're born with and something I can tell you're jealous of. Oh no, I think we've lost it. Okay, relax. We're gonna grab a brand new bowl and waste all of our resources. We're sitting at 92 grams. We need 20, 30, we need something. I don't know. It's like it's completely stuck in there. Can someone Google for me how to clean out Sifter, please? Please and thank you. My Sifter seems to be broken. Can you take this thing apart? Like for real though. Bang it on the counter upside down. Oh my god, wow, that really worked. Wow. Do you think my neighbors can hear that? That's for my neighbors. I think we're just gonna have to smack it really hard in the sink occasionally. Yeah. Did I tell you guys about someone yelling in the complex? They were like, at the dog park, by the way, this is crazy. Someone was at the dog, or someone yelled at the dog park, because there's a dog park here, it's pretty lit. And they said, shut the fuck up! And then everyone's like, what's happening? Control your dogs! And then they said it twice, because the dogs were barking at the dog park, 11 a.m. At the dog park. The dogs were barking, let me say that one more time, at the dog park. And he was yelling at them because they were barking at the dog park, just making sure you guys understood that part of the story. So I know if that man's pissed at the dog park, and he lives close enough for me to hear that and also hear the dog part, ooh, he's gotta freaking hate me with my dog. He could probably hear me right now talking smack about him. I don't know where he was, I just heard his voice yell, but I don't think he lives directly above me. I certainly hope he doesn't, because I think those people have dogs, and that would be incredibly, what's the word? Hypocritical. We're sitting at 11 grams of flour right now, so things are going well, guys. Scale just like me, for real? What does that even mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, you've turned off again. I need you to stay awake. Hopefully the scale heard me that time. Never in my life have I ever associated someone with their birth month. Oh, you're you're a psychopath because you were born in August. Oh, that makes sense. I do know a psycho born in August. How many do you know though? I don't think I know that many crazy people. I used to know crazy people like when I was in high school and junior high and stuff. I guess it depends on what we consider psycho. I'm thinking psycho like this girl was doing drugs in 7th and 8th grade. Just kind of a bad kid all around. I'd say she was pretty psycho. Or people who like watch you and follow you for a while after you don't talk to them this is just a random example. After you don't talk to them anymore and let them know that you don't ever want to see them or be friends with them again, and they still look for you and talk about you and follow you and watch your stuff and talk to other people about you. That kind of thing, it's just a random example, that kind of thing's pretty psycho to me. So we'll count them, I suppose. That was a battle. That was a battle, guys. At this point, the eggs should be room temperature. Do you want me to sift the powdered sugar? Because that's asking a lot for me. You gotta be out of your damn mind. You want me to sift 100 grams of powdered sugar? We're gonna be 80 by the time this is done. I see why macaroons are $80 per macaroon now out in the wild. How do I get this shit out of the sifter? How do I get this shit out of the sifter? Okay, we're just gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. 100 grams of sifted powdered sugar. Right, sifted, because we're all sifting our powdered sugar here, guys. How many grams? 100 grams of powdered sugar. 100 grams of powdered sugar. Keep going.
We're at a smooth 50, 58, 71, 98, no, 95, 99, just a sneeze more. 100! Everyone's, yeah, we retired the sifter. That was a lost cause. At this point, I'm just gonna use scissors and kind of chop everything up. 80 grams of granulated sugar. Okay, what I'm gonna do is get the almond flour that we've so graciously sifted. We're gonna get 80 grams of granulated sugar, which is aquí, this piece right here, not sifting this one. 80 grams. We're at 7. The granulated sugar was for the frosting in the middle. But what you can spoon in, you can also spoon out. We just wasted time doing that though. Honestly, maybe we just don't even put powdered sugar in this, because at this point it's just kind of a caution of mixing the almond flour. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that, guys. We're just gonna use regular sugar for this. That's the goal now. Throw in a little extra powdered sugar on top because we just discarded the other sugar. Now we have to get 80 more grams of the granulated sugar. Add the granulated sugar, so we need another 80 grams of granulated sugar. This is gonna be the sweetest macaroon you're ever gonna have in your freaking life. Pour the egg whites into the bowl of stand mixer. We don't have one of those. Pour the egg whites into the bowl of a stand mixer. Set up a stopwatch to time how long to whip the meringue. These times are listed to help beginner macaroon makers. 0 to 4 minutes. Mix on medium-low for 4 minutes. KitchenAid speed 4. I don't have a KitchenAid. Turn the mixer to speed KitchenAid 6. Add 1/3 of the granulated sugar. After 30 seconds, add another 1/3. Another 30 seconds, add the last of the granulated sugar. Keep mixing at medium speed until you've reached a total of 9 minutes and 30 seconds. The meringue should be balled up onto the whisk, very thick and glossy. Okay, all right, okay. Why'd you tell me to put the sugar in the bowl if I'm not supposed to put the sugar in the bowl? It says, in a small bowl, add the granulated sugar. And then it says, and so different bowl. We're now on our 5th bowl. Fantastic. This is great news. What did it say? Dare I add my own extract, my vanilla extract into this? I think yes. We say fuck the recipe.
Fuck your chicken strip.
And we just free ball it ourselves. What do you need me to do? Put the egg whites in the bowl. There goes all the egg whites. I'm gonna set a timer for 4 fucking minutes. 4 fucking minutes. Just whisk the eggs. If I understood the instruction clearly, which I probably did not. 4 minutes. Perhaps I went a bit too fast. It's already like really whipped. But I put it on medium speed. I'm gonna put it on low. It's already foamy. I know you can over whip things and it goes back to square one. Be able to hold, well, we have to put the sugar in. We don't have the sugar in yet, and the sugar helps keep it that way. I'll listen though. We're almost there. Moment of truth. I don't think it's meringued enough, but that's why we have another 5 minutes to go. You want me to put it on fast speed? Okay. Wow, look at our beautiful meringue. I think it's maybe meringue. Okay, what the hell is even the next step? Add all the powdered sugar and almond flour. Okay. I love how you guys can't see this at all. It said, pour all of this in, not lightly, all of it in. Wow, yeah, we do not have bowls big enough for this. I'm not sure this is gonna work, so I might even wanna just put it on something else. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna split it up in half and mix it. I know you guys can't really see. Don't worry guys, I'm figuring it out and I'm chefing it up. If anyone wants to be put on the edge of their seat and also really excited to see Kirby macaroons, they should definitely watch this stream because you will not be relaxed while watching this. I think that's good. Will this be a YouTube video? I don't know. Kind of depends. Scraping the sides of the bottle, do not fold. I'm not folding anymore. Add 10 grams of the batter and fold it in a, what did you say?
What did he say?
In a small bowl. Bowl number 6, fellas. Honestly, I'm not doing exactly what it wants me to do for the coloring. The only color I need additionally to pink is his feet coloring because I got markers to color his eyes and everything else. Because it wants me to do like, it wants me to do extra stuff for the knife and the face. Just gonna use cheap little markers for that.
I feel like that's probably enough. That's good. Okay, this is Kirby's feet color. Perfect, done. Now we just need to put the large amount of red in here for the pink. It said to use gel food coloring because non-gel food coloring in this can just be like harder to distribute, which might honestly feel like bullshit because this gel thing is doing the same shtick. Okay, that looks like Kirby's color. Now it's time to put them in the bag and start piping. So now we have to, what was the preheat at? Where's the preheat the oven? Okay, 325. And now it is time to pipe le macaron onto le popo. I got these piping bags, and I got these piping things. Isn't there usually music playing? Yes. I'm using my phone to stream right now, which means I have no capabilities to get music going. Okay, and cut, and cut. Okay, any day now, and cut. There we go, got it. That took a million years to do. 325 isn't that your warm up bench press? Yes, that is what I warm up the bench press. Usually what I do when I warm up the bench press is I just kind of sit on it. You know that Steve Harvey clip? I think about that frequently. You know what? This is a professional move. Half, folded in half. Perfect, beautiful, magnifique. I feel like it's very wet right now. Like it's not meringue anymore, and perhaps that's the temperature of the building being so hot. All right, I'll bring you guys closer for this. Now, the recipe did say that I should have, what was I talking about? I don't even know. Oh, have like a cutout for this already, but we're just gonna eyeball it. So what do you guys think is a rough estimate size of Kirby? That seems like a rough estimate size of Kirby. Okay, what do you guys think of my macaroon? Ow! My macaroon shells. Additional frosting bag, because now we gotta do the little Kirby feetsies. I'm gonna try some of this raw and see how yummy it is. It's probably not. Okay, Kirby little feets. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to focus for this part. Okay, super fun. What y'all think of my little Kirby's? Look! What do we make on a souffle? I've never made souffle before, but it's a word that I want to say, like creme brulee and macaron and souffle. Little arm, little arm. Okay, not nailing the arms as much. Okay, so I guess these are all the top pieces. Oh my god, so fucking cute. Hey, give me the instructions now. Okay, before these melt without cooking or baking, I'm just gonna put them in. Hopefully this is the right wax paper and it doesn't catch on fire. We'll find out. 15 to 20 minutes. We'll check on them in 15 minutes. What the heck do we do now, guys? Maybe we pipe the rest of these and then just like let them sit there and then we rotate them out. We're setting fire to something? Yeah, we might. I don't know if this paper is ovenable. I'm not really sure. What the heck do we do now? Clean up? Oh, that's boring. I'll just watch the oven and smell for burn. I've gotten really good at detecting it now that I've set so many things on fire. You have an extinguisher in hand? Nope. Oh my god, we have to make the filling. That's what we're gonna do while we wait. Everyone use your smell for fire. This is your guys' responsibility as well. For the strawberry filling, in a mixing bowl, beat softened cream cheese. Okay, this is cream cheese. This is gonna be so, oh my god, they're strawberry cheesecake macarons. These are gonna be so freaking yummy. Oh my god, I love macarons. I'm so excited to eat these. You'll watch for flames? Thank you. Smells like it's burning, but it's also the first time I've used the oven. Maybe that's not the correct paper. No, that can't be right. Cut the extra off. Good idea. Just in case, because then if there's flames, you know. Well, the macaroons look like they're cooking great. Also, it feels, it's not even warm, so the paper should be fine. In here, guys, if my butt crack was sweaty, would you tell me? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Thank you, ladies. I know you all got my back. They don't call her Sweaty Crack Lunar for nothing. So my butt crack's sweaty? Okay, 6 ounces of heavy cream cheese. This is how we're gonna dry the glass. Heavy bowl with our hand in the air, waving it around in the air just like this. Yeah. Then I'm gonna put it in the freezer porque está, how'd you say, fuerte? No sé. Are you burning? Oh my God, guys, I'm making macaroons. They look like macaroons. They look like they're baking and they look like they're macaroons. Oh my God, this is so fun. I could do this all the time. It is rather time consuming, but I could do this all the time. Guy's idea. We make macaroons, we go out, we give them to random ass strangers. I do not put drugs in them because that's illegal and also very bad, but I would assume that if someone offered me a cookie out in the wild, they'd be like, you want a cookie? And I'd think in my head, you put crack in that. You put crack and fentanyl in that cookie. And I'd say, no, thank you. But I'm not gonna put drugs in my cookies. So hopefully people know that and they can sense the vibes. Oh my God, they smell like macaroons. Now let me do 6 freaking ounces of Hootie Whatsies. I got whipped. It says softened. I got whipped because I like whipped cream cheese and I figured I'd prefer a more whipped. Like that looks yummy. Can you put vanilla? I can. I could just put vanilla and strawberry in the filling. That kind of sounds like a great idea. Focus. I need to focus. I'm getting too excited over the macaroons. How much time is left on the timer? That was only 1 ounce. How much cream cheese? You really? 6? That's like the whole container. I'll give you 5 ounces of cream cheese, sir. I'm not giving you all 6 out of 8. You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, that's good. Nope, I'll give you 6. Okay, I don't need to wash this because this is a throwaway spoon and we are producing so much waste right now. 2 tablespoons. See, now you're whipping out the tablespoons. I don't have the tablespoons out because you've been asking me for liquid in grams and ounces this whole, and now you want me to, where even is the, who are you? Teaspoon? I don't even think I have a tablespoon. Now I gotta Google how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon. Now you got me looking like a dumbass. Howie Mandel. Wow, 3? Wouldn't be wearing a chef hat if everything you cooked was God tier. You don't know. You haven't tried my macaroons yet. How much powdered sugar? 46 grams of powdered sugar. All right. Let's get the 46 grams of powdered sugar for you. 46 grams. Oh my God, these are ounces. We're good. We're good. You could just change it while you're doing it. Everything's fine. We're at 19 right now. We're totally chill. We're all good, guys. I could feel you guys are up here right now. I'm gonna need to bring it down to here, okay? We're already stressed. Oops. Okay, you need 46 grams exactly. Why? Little tedious, don't you think? Okay, 46 grams, whatever. We need our 15 grams of freeze-dried strawberry powder. We don't have that, so we're just gonna dabble some. Oh, this is vanilla. We're just gonna dabble the strawberry puree thing in here. I don't know. Macaroons might be done. My timer's going off. Oh no, they're burnt. They're burnt. Oh no. I didn't even put them in for the full 20 minutes. I kept opening the oven too. Really, they're burnt? Definitely brown on the bottom. Get them off and get them to stop cooking ASAP. They got a tan. Kirby did get a tan. They look good though. Now we need to put the food coloring in for the frosting. Or this is the filling, whatever. I want it to be a very, very light pink. Mix all of these up to make the filling. I don't think it wanted me to use the actual the mixer that's gonna get my neighbors to kill me. I do need to use a because this is just, my neighbors are gonna kill me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whiskey. Let's whisk this bish. Someone quote that and put it on an apron so I could sell it. So I could sell it as merch. Definitely burnt. I'm gonna try a piece. Trying a piece of Kirby. I made macaroon. I'm so proud of myself. It didn't say for how long, it just said it's till it's smooth, so I actually don't even think I was supposed to do that. Like, really? Let's give it a try. Okay. So, whoa, okay, interesting. Perhaps I put a little bit too much of that strawberry elixir in it. It's a bit disgusting. Right. Right. Okay, new plan. I will use the, you know what, we're just gonna put more cream cheese in it. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna use all of the cream cheese, add a little bit more powdered sugar in for some structure. I was gonna eat some of this with my French toast, but whatever. I mean, I don't need French toast. Did you only do 40? Yeah, I did 45 grams of sugar. I'm gonna add some more. I'm not gonna measure it at this point because I don't care. Because I've made macaroons. That's all I wanted. I did the hardest part. I think it's just a very strong, like, filling. Yeah. Okay, that tastes way better. Tastes like a strawberry Go-Gurt. It's kind of yummy. How the hell do you take macaroons off just these things? Here's our first soldier. He's burnt. He's falling apart. But here you go. Give him a try, guys. What do you guys think? Is it delicious? Idea? Dip it into the frosting. Wow, that's pretty damn good. I did add vanilla. I don't think I like the cheesecake recipe for this, truthfully. I should have just done like, I don't know if ganache is the word I'm looking for, but like a jam, a homemade jam to put in it. That probably would have been a better idea. Still tasty though. I'm so happy with myself. All of that stupid, dumbass sifting was worth it. That stupid sifting was exactly what we needed to do to accomplish our goal today. What the heck do we do now? We need to finish piping the rest of the Kirby's. So the oven is still on. This is gonna catch on fire. These Kirby's are so cute and done. We're going to do the rest over here. Come over here. All right, let's Kirby it up. Part 2. Look at all those little different sizes. Just make one huge Kirby. Well, that's what the middle one is gonna be. I can tell he's gonna be ginormous. That one's gonna be the messed up Kirby. We're not gonna talk about that one. That's all of our macaroon mixture stuff. We gotta do the feetsies and then we're literally done. Well, we're not literally done. I just lied to you. We're kind of done. We have to decorate their faces still. Oh my gosh, I just realized I threw away the rest of what I'm out. I ran out. They're not gonna have arms. Some of these Kirby's are gonna be armless. Oh no. I'm totally gonna bring these to the function tonight. And I want everyone to tell me how cute and awesome my Kirby macaroons are. I'm gonna say don't eat them. The filling's kind of gross. You can have the Kirby, but nothing else. All right, there's our last set of soldiers. Let's send them off. I guess it's time to like decorate them on their faces now. Our little burnt Kirby's who are so delicious. Hopefully you guys aren't watching me put things away. I'm just shoving them in that cabinet. What did I do with my markers? What does the apron say? It says, this guy rubs his own meat, because this guy rubs his own meat. I like to grill. I like to grill meat. I get a steak and I make a steak and I give it to people. I say, here, I made you a steak. And then people say, wow, Wendy, you made such good steak. I say, thank you. I know I rub my own meat. Means I'm good at seasoning. You wouldn't know about it. W this guy, thank you. My name is Christoph, not Wendy. I lied to you guys. My mother told me, she says, Christoph, make sure you always season your meat. I said, okay, Mama, I season my meat. And she said, otherwise the big great monster of the mountain will come get you. I say, Mother, I don't want, what is a big great monster? And she said, you don't want to know, Christoph, you don't want to know. He eats children's toes. He bites them off when they're sleeping. I say, Mother, I don't want to lose my toes. She said, I know, Christoph, but it's the price you have to pay. That's why you season your meat. That is why, that's where's my lore come from. I season my meat because I don't want the big mountain monster to come eat my toes in my sleep. I'm an adult now, so I don't think he eats adult toes, but not, you could never be too certain, you know. You know what I mean? Father Johann, I just watched that video. That's why I'm doing this ad. That's exactly why I'm doing it. Father Johann comes and he kills the children. But we have to paint the eggs and make it seem like we're already dead. So that's why we sleep in the coffin. So Father Johann doesn't kill us. I started watching Big Mouth just because of that clip, because the Father Johann thing was so funny. I don't know, I'm like episode 5. I'm trying. Big Mouth is peak. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying I could see how it's fun, but sometimes I don't know. I don't know, it's just really, I don't know. Right, I know, but the fact that it's supposed to be kids is like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. This is just like Euphoria, where I was just like, this is hi, Moon, you like my burnt Kirby macaroons? So I think it's gonna be like a Euphoria thing where I'm just like, I can't watch it, because it just disturbed me a little bit too much. Like, I'm not gonna talk. Yes, I am. That episode, I'll get down here for y'all. That episode where she's like wearing a freaking diaper in it, ooh. I saw a clip of that one on TikTok, and I was like, I don't think I can watch this. First episode off rip where she was doing all the doggy stuff, I was like, this is weird. My eyelash mobbed you? What? Oh, excuse me. Are my eyelashes that crazy, guys? Thank you. So we're just gonna draw Kirby now. Prototype number 1, Kirby. Oh, wow, this is rocky to use a marker on, isn't it? Oh my heavens. That's not awful. And then we're gonna use red for the blush and the mouth. It's cute. Make one do the Roblox smirk. I'm gonna have to look up a picture, but I know what you're talking about. One day I'm gonna be able to nail the Kirby voice. Today is not that day, but one day. Could you imagine if I'm using non-edible markers? How funny would that be? That'd be such a classic prank of food poisoning. Kirby eye number 576. Good. Oh, it's the best one so far, I think. Great Scott. Oh, his little peak. Okay, I just moved it. Wait, actually that worked out. Well, I actually know it didn't. I made his face freaking divot inside. That's okay. Oh, he looks so... Oh no, Kirby, no! Oh, what happened to his face? Oh, who did that? Which one of you monsters did that? What is wrong with you? Stream's about to die. Stream is literally about to die. Should I say goodbye? It's at 1%. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know. My phone's literally at 1%. It's been a good 2 hours. It started at 100%. That's just how it works when streaming. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream today. I'll catch you guys on Sunday. And also in my Discord server, we'll be posting the update, all right? My lashes do look really good today. Whoa. Careful, guys. Don't get blown off. Bye. Bye, everyone.